Hello and welcome back to CG Empower Me. It is me, Chia G, mindset trainer or retrainer, acting as the catalyst to be that spark to fuel and ignite your dreams and your desires so you can live your best life. And today's topic that I want to discuss and just share with you and hopefully expand your mind, your thoughts, and your beliefs on this is the topic, the concept of understanding your why. I'll say that again. Understanding your why. Because understanding your why, it helps you understand where you are in your life. It helps you understand the decisions that you have been making, the actions that you have been taking or not taking, the plans that you have been making or even breaking. It is very crucial, very important to understand your why, the root, the cause, where it starts. Understanding your why. And that concept has been something that I didn't understand for many years in my life, and I was overlooking the why aspect. Overlooking that part. I don't even think I even knew to look at that and really investigate my own whys. Just because I was still functioning on my limited toolbox of where I was at that point in my life. But over the years, I have really been able to understand my whys a lot better. Just because of my own self-growth and discovery. And I want to share that message with you. So, what is the why? What is this thing called why? We often say why. So, from my own experience and just perspective and understanding of my own whys is literally, what is it? What is it? What belief, what cause has made me make certain decisions in my life, made me have certain doubts, or made me do certain actions or have the confidence to do one thing and then doubt myself to do something else? So just understanding, why that has led me to where I currently am in my life. It all begins with that. And oftentimes, those whys, those triggers, that why factor often stems from how we grew up, our starting point, our foundation, what we learned, what we experienced, what we didn't experience, what we knew, what we know, what we don't know. And everybody starts off completely different. Some people grow up with more fear and self-doubt, trauma and pain. Some people grow up the opposite, with coming from more supportive and lucrative environments or situations where that confidence and self-doubt, our self-confidence, our belief system is instilled and poured into them. So that really, gets translated into our adult life and our adult experiences. That affects how we go forward in life. And that's all, that's a big part of the journey of life, is experience. And even for my own self, being a kid, I was a very, very shy and timid child. And I just had a lot of self-doubt, lacked a lot of just self-confidence. I didn't want to be seen. I did not want to be heard, and that really played into a big part of my own development as a teenager. Of, not wanting to draw attention to myself. Not wanting people to really see me. I just wanted to just go by invisible. Afraid of being heard, afraid of having my voice being heard, my thoughts and my opinions, because I felt like they wouldn't be valued, that nobody would pay attention, nobody wanted to hear me, per se. And that's something that I had to work on and to overcome to even get me to this point of being able to share my message with other people, to even record myself. That took a very big step because I had to realize I was letting that why factor as a child really hinder me into that belief system. But it took time and practice and understanding to say, no, that's not true. You are worthy. You are valuable. Your words do count and they do matter. And they should matter to me most of all. So, that was a big why factor in my own life. I remember being a kid and being afraid to be heard and speak up. That for a while, I remember developing a speech impediment and I would stutter and just get stuck and frustrated because I couldn't get it out. And that was something that I still had to overcome to speak fluid. And it took practice. And I remember just reading a lot of books and just practicing over and over again so that I wouldn't get stuck on that first word, because everything started from there, of that first word coming out of being heard. So that was one why factor. And, that affected a lot of decisions of being afraid to do certain things in my life just because of the lack of my own self-confidence in myself when I was a child. But it's never too late, because once I really started digging deep and really had the desire to change and wanting better and to investigate my own self-discovery and seeking that support to help me understand it better, I really start understanding the whys behind it. And I was able to transform those whys that were stopping me into the why I have to do it, why I have to accomplish my goals, why. The why leads to the value. What is the value? What is the importance and the meaning behind my why? So that is where I am now, of being able to come from that self-doubting why that was stopping me, all that fear, and understanding where it stemmed from, into my why now, into understanding why it is important for me to start living and doing things that I've always desired but was afraid to when I was younger, because I understand the importance of it. I understand the impact that it has within my own life, and I understand what I may not be sharing to help someone else out in their life that could be of great importance to them. I understand and value that so much that is my why. That if I don't do it, if I don't do certain things, then I know that I will regret it. That's a part of my why, of where I am currently in my life. I don't want my dreams and my goals to hunt me, because I have chosen not to at least even attempt to reach it. So many people are afraid to even attempt because they give into the belief that they can't do it because of that initial why that they probably experienced from when they were a child and becoming an adult. And and they're still giving power to that limiting why, which is that fearful why, instead of that empowered why to ignite you forward. So take some time to really spend with yourself and really think about your why, even your why of just make a list of your own experiences that you experienced as a child, as an adult, how that initial why is affecting you from maybe not doing something, or why that why is causing you to do something. And really compare the two and really do that deep dive self-discovery, because it really does start there to truly understand yourself better. It helps you understand and how to make the best decisions in your life for the best outcomes when you understand your why of why you're doing something and what is the value that it is giving you or not giving you. What is the importance? Take some time. Spend time with yourself. Really get to know yourself. Because if you don't understand your why, then you don't really understand what you're doing and why you're doing it. And you won't understand how to make the change for your greatness if you don't understand your why. Why are you doing what you're doing? Whether it is a goal, your dream, something you're accomplishing, something you want to experience. Why do you want to experience? Why are you taking the actions to get there? Or why aren't you taking the actions to get there? Write that down and spend time with yourself to understand, because it all starts from your why. It leads to your why and your values that leads to your planning, your decisions, so that you can live the life that you want, to accomplish your goals, your desires. Understand who you are. It's very, very important, because your why is very different from somebody else's. I can guarantee that. Your experiences are very different from somebody else's. So if you're trying to compare yourself to somebody else's why, it's not going to work out. Understand your own why. Understand why. The why that led you to this point in your life, or the why that is leading you to grow further in your life for greatness. So thank you. That is my message for today, of just taking the time to understand your why, of why you're doing something or why you're not doing something. What things are helping you accomplish your goals and what things aren't. And why that is affecting you. Starts from here, because that is a part of your mindset, growing and building your mindset, and understanding and knowing how to just understand your mentality, your belief system. That why is very big. So thank you. I am wrapping this video up, and I appreciate you for taking the time out of your day to watch and receive this message. So thank you so much. I hope this resonated with you. Please feel free to share this message, or even share your own experiences. I appreciate it greatly. Have a wonderful, beautiful day, and until next time.